Hello, and welcome back to On My Journey from Cali to Houston. Today we'll be talking about trusting God, really trusting and having faith in who God says that He is. And the story I'm going to use is Joseph, because I love the story of Joseph, the life that he lived and just who he was as an individual. It reminds me a lot of myself, except a guy version. Yeah, Joseph. So we all know the story of Joseph and what he went through. And as people of God, sometimes we have a hard time trusting God because we're in something but not realizing how blessed we are in our situation. If you notice, every situation that Joseph went through, he was blessed. Whether he was in that pit, he was blessed. When he got sold, he was blessed. When he went to Potiphar's house, he was blessed. When he got accused of trying to rape Potiphar's wife, he was blessed. When he was in the prison, he was blessed. And then, of course, when he got out, he was beyond blessed. And I say that because even when he was in that pit, something could have happened to him. They could have killed him. Right then and there, he could have been dead. And then the fact that he got sold to the Ishmaelites, who went to where Potiphar was, that was nothing but a blessing that he did get sold to the Ishmaelites. In that situation, that's a blessing that they sold him to Ishmaelites. And when he went with the Ishmaelites, he got sold to Potiphar. And he was blessed beyond measure right then and there because God was with him. God was with him. And I know Joseph was probably like, man, what's going on? But at the same time, he knew. Joseph knew God is with me. He's with me. I'm going to read Genesis 39, verses 1 through 6. It states, "Now Joseph had been brought down to Egypt, and Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, the captain of the guard, an Egyptian, had bought him from the Ishmaelites, who had brought him down there. The Lord was with Joseph, and he became a successful man, and he was in the house of his Egyptian master. His master saw that the Lord was with him, and that the Lord caused all that he did to succeed in his hands. So Joseph found favor in his sight and attended him, and he made him overseer of his house and put him in charge of all that he had. From the time that he made him overseer in his house and over all he had, the Lord blessed the Egyptian's house. For the Lord blessed the Egyptian's house for Joseph's sake. The blessing of the Lord was on all that he had in the house and field. So he left all that he had in Joseph's charge. And because of him, he had no concern about anything but the food he ate." That is amazing. That you are sold to be a slave and you become in charge of Potiphar's house in Egypt. That's amazing. No matter what you're going through or what you feel like, I don't know, God, I don't know if this is right. For example, me, like trusting God to come here to Houston. I'm like, God, what? I don't know about this. I don't know about what am I going to do out here? What do you want me to do? And God's like, just trust me. That's what I want you to do. And from the moment I've left to Houston, I've been blessed. The moment I got on the airplane, I was blessed with conversations about the Lord. From the moment, people telling me my spirit is great. And I know there's more to come. And then people would say, oh, and you know the devil works. He just brought Potiphar's wife on by. And you can read about that in chapter 39 to 11 through 20. The enemy always a snake. Don't even stop giving the enemy credit. The woman just wanted Joseph. He looked good. But he looked good. He was blessed. His spirit, the man of God that he was, how he carried himself. The woman wanted him. Okay? She wasn't saved, so she didn't know no better. So she wanted Joseph, and she probably got whatever she wanted from any man. And she was used to that. And when Joseph told her no, she didn't like that. But even though she lied on him, he still was blessed. He was blessed in the prison that he was over, the prison, being a prisoner. Where they do that at? That was nothing but Jesus, man. That was nothing but God. And then God gives him the power to interpret dreams, and that happens years to go down the line, and then he interprets Pharaoh's dream. We're blessed people of God, and you gotta know, I have to trust God even when it's crazy, when it sounds insane. I gotta stand on what the word says. The word is God. God loves us. He loves us. So receive that. Receive that. And if God's telling you to move, move. Move. Because in Genesis 12:1 through 2, it states, "Now the Lord said to Abram, go from your country and your kindred and your father's house to the land that I will show you, and I will make of you a great nation, and I will bless you and make your name great so that you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and him who dishonors you I will curse." That is a promise from God. So I'm excited about mine. I moved when God said move, even when I felt like this is crazy. He said he will make my name great, just so I can be a blessing to others and give him glory and have more souls come to him. I'm just a vessel planting a seed into God's people so they can do their will too in the Father. So God bless you guys, and I hope this blessed you, and just trust God and hold on.